I know where I'm supposed to be. Crushed my enemies long ago. The last one left to go was me. But you were cold enough to burn. I kept my feelings out of you. You held my head against the flame and made me give my crown to you. Spirit, but lucky all the same. Sweet taste of empires crumbling in the gloom. Napkin men with metal hearts around us, drawing nearer, bodies fill the room. Talking heads parade their faces every day, showing us the way to think and feel, helping us to understand the rich man's point of view. They said it on the news and now it's real.
Hey there everyone, welcome to another Chill Art Sunday, and happy Sunday everyone. I hope you are doing very well, and if you are already leaving on Monday, well, I am so sorry. No, but seriously, happy Monday if you are leaving on Monday. So everyone, welcome to another Chill Art Sunday, and let's get drawing, shall we? For the past few, how many Sundays has it been? I don't remember actually. I don't think I was even counting how many Sundays it's been. But well, point is, for the past, hey Katita, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining. For the past few Sundays, I have been working on this commission, and I actually would have it finished much sooner. But the problem is, I haven't been having sufficient time during the week so I could work on it outside of the Sunday streams. So because of that, I could only be working on this picture on Sundays. So for that reason, well, it's not finished yet. And I have been saying this for at least the past 3 or 4 Sundays that I would be finishing it on that day. And then I would reach the end of the stream and I would not even be halfway done. But today, for real, even though I have already said this plenty of times in the past few Sunday streams, today for real I am finishing this picture. Because seriously, for real, can I have $2 for every time I say for real? Just joking. There really is not much else left to do on this thing. I literally only have to shade Charizard's wings and nothing else. I only need to Charizard his wings, to shade Charizard's wings. I might do a few touch-ups on the effects here and there when I am done with the wings, but that's an afterthought. What is? I just have to shade. I almost said shave. What's wrong with me? Shave Charizard's wings. What? They don't even have fur. And if they had fur, it would not be shaving, it would be shearing, right? Like you shear wool out of a sheep. Anyway, point. I just gotta shade Charizard's wings. His wings are composed of 4 layers in total. It's 2 wings, so 2 layers for each wing. I probably should have done 3 layers for each wing, but I didn't. Whatever. So let's get started. On the last Sunday, just to recap what I have done last Sunday. Last Sunday I have managed to finish shading Charizard himself. I also shaded the human he's hugging, and who's also hugging him. So I think these two look just fine as they are. I also managed to shade Charizard's tail and his leg over here. Did I add some extra light environment effects on his tail? I don't remember. Let me check that real quick, because I honestly do not remember. So here's the light shine effect, shadows, lighting. If I did, it's probably going to be right above the tail layer. So let's see. Yes, I did. Okay, it's right here. Let's set it to 100% so we can properly see. Yes, okay, I did apply the effect. Alright. So I don't have to do that then. Let's revert the history there. Alright, so yeah, just gotta shade the wings. Let's get started with these things. Let's pick the burn and the dodge tool. Let me go ahead and change the burn tool to 100% exposure, and let's do the same thing for the dodge tool. Now, as usual with the dodge tool, actually both of these, I'm going to need a large round soft brush. I'm going to start with I should probably start with the other wing there, the left wing instead of the right wing. So let's start with that. By the way, I apologize for the sniffling because I kind of have some sniffles. It's kind of chill today. Not really, it's actually warmer than it was yesterday. But it's still a little colder than the usual. So I kind of woke up with a little bit of a sniffling nose. Let's see, left wing. So there's one layer of the wing, and this here is another layer. I think I'm going to start with the farthermost layer over there. Am I? Yes, I am. However, for that one, I am going to need a smaller brush. Alrighty. Keeping everything in sight, like this. Let's zoom in just a little bit more. Yep, there we go. Now, as you might notice, I am adding the initial lighting to just the edge of this orange part of this wing, and that's because the inner side, the blue area there, which is the Charizard's wing membrane, that it's supposedly not receiving as much light as this part here, so that is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so this here should be fine. I am going to use a larger brush now, and let's apply this. Let's do the same thing, but this time also covering the wing membrane. Just, yeah, no, let's not do that. It lights up the membrane way too much, far more than it needs to be. Instead, let's move on to the burn tool. So let's pick here a large soft brush as well. Let's use size 600. No, let's use size 500. Yeah, 500 should be fine. Let's darken up everything on that layer, just like so. Yep. By the way, pay no mind to the little horse walking around my screen. He's just here to make sure that I am getting the job done today. Here's my little art guardian today. Let's switch this to 50% exposure and go back to the dodge tool and change that to 50% exposure. And now let's use this thing over here to brighten up everything by half of what I have darkened it. There we go, there we go, there we go. That seems fine. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush. Not too much smaller, but yeah, size 100 should do. Actually, didn't I use size 100 right? Let's do 150. There we go. And let's run this over this part of the wing. Actually, let's go with 100 because I saw that 150 also makes the wing membrane brighter, and I don't actually want that. Not in this manner anyway, and definitely not right here. Let's see, almost done with this bit. Let's do another pass. There we go. That should be fine. Now I need to work on just the membrane. But because the membrane and I'm gonna say the frame of the wing are both in the same layer. Again, I should have separated these I should have made them in different layers. But I think I was trying to save layers. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, the way I'm gonna I'll have to resort to getting that done more properly is by using Charizard's original line art over here. So let's copy this and paste it over here. And what exactly do I want with this here? I think I want to select just the inner area of his wing membrane. Oh, but hold on. If I use this method, I am going to have a little... You remember the problem that I had with some straight lines showing right at the edge of the line right over here when I was trying to shade this section? If I use this method here, I am very likely going to have the same issue. How can I work that out in a manner that it works? I'm trying to think. I need to select the area here, but that selection is going to cause that little line that is just impossible to remove once it's there, unless obviously I undo anything that I did there. I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. Like most things, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just have an idea. So this is that section of Charizard's wings. Charizard's left wing, I should say. Let's see. So this area here, this is the membrane of his wing, right? So I need to select just this area so I can work on just, well, this area. But the problem is, depending on how I do the selection, some of the effects is going to be applied to the line art itself as well, and I don't want that to happen. Really, how am I going to do this in a way that it works? Let me do a quick test here. Let's make this layer be completely black. I can't see anything now. Let's not have this be completely black because I can't see the wing. There we go. Let's make a new layer here, and let's select just the membrane area on the line art. And on this new layer that I have created, I am going to apply some color. Let's see, yeah, this color, sure, why not? Let's use a hard round brush for this. Yeah, oh my god, what am I doing? I accidentally clicked on the taskbar. Okay, this should do. Now undo the selection. Now what I am trying to see here, I should have used a darker color for this area actually. So instead, yeah, let's use this color instead. I want to see if I select the line art in this manner, if there really is going to be a gap over there. Because if there is a gap here, it means that I am going to have that problem with the shading where there will be a very dark or extremely bright line going by right along the line art, which is something I really do not want. So let's make this layer that color. Now if I zoom in, yep, there it is. There's a gap. See right here? I don't know if you can really tell, but right here, there's a line going along the line art that is the same color as that background. So for example, if I make a new layer here, and let's switch the colors here. Let's use this very bright green and a smaller brush. So if I apply some green here, you will see some of this green appearing in this gap right here. See, there's green there. I gotta figure out how to make this selection in a way that it does not create the line, but also do not affect the line art. Yeah, let's try this again. Let's delete this, and let's pick a dark color here again. Yeah, this here should be fine. Now instead of having this layer underneath the line art, I'm going to have it above, because the way I'm going to do this is the selection is going to be slightly different. Let's change the tolerance up here to 2, and well, let's select and see what happens. Why can't I select? There we go, it's being selected now. Let's apply the color and see if there will be a gap, and if there is a gap, how bad it is, and or if the color that I am applying right now goes over the line art. The gap is still there. Heck. Alright, let's change the tolerance of the selection to 3 this time. Yeah, let's try this again. There we go. I think there's still going to be a line. Yep, there is. Actually, I don't really think I see any difference at all. Yeah, I don't really see a difference. The heck? Let's try again. Let's bump the tolerance on the selection for the magic wand all the way up to 6. It's set to 3, let's do 6 now. I don't think that's still going that's going to be enough. Let's go all the way up to 10. It still looks the same. Yeah, it made no difference. What is the point on changing the tolerance of the feather radius on the magic wand if it makes no difference? Really, what is the point? What if I change the sample size? Is this going to make a difference? Right now it's set to point sample. What if I do 3 by 3 average? I have no idea what that is. I don't think it's going to make a difference either. I'm going to apply the color anyway and see what this does. Right now I have the sample size set to 3 by 3 average and the tolerance set to 10. Let's apply the color and see what happens. Yeah, it still looks the exact same. Right, I gotta figure this out. I gotta. Let's change back to point sample, tolerance 1. I gotta think. What happens if I change the tolerance to 0? It's probably going to be worse, actually. Nope, it's still the same. Nothing I do changes it. What's the point of this setting then? Let me see what other tools are, or what other options that this tool are there. Add to selection, new selection. Click to open the tool preset picker. There's nothing here. Yeah, there's still nothing there. Quick selection tool. Magic wand. Quick selection tool. What is it? Oh. What did that do? What? I never used this tool, by the way. So I have no idea what this is actually doing. So apparently that selected just this chunk of the line art. You know what? Screw all of this. I am going to just where's the line art layer? Okay, it is this. I'm going to just erase the line from that defines the boundaries of the membrane, and let's just have the frame of the wing, and I'm gonna try and work with that. And by work with that, what I mean is I'm going to have that area as a selected area, and then invert the selection so I can have just the main brain as a workable area, if that makes any sense. So let's copy this and bring it over to here. I'm pretty sure I'm still going to run into the line issue. Anyway, let's see. Hey Matt, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Let's see. So in theory, this should work. But in practice, well, we're going to find out. Let's hide this layer. Go there, and for this section of the wing, I am actually going to use the burn tool because I need to darken it up. Need to make it darker. Hoping today is a day indeed. Alright, let's see what happens here. Also, do I have the correct area selected? No, I do not. So let's invert this selection. Yeah, this is definitely going to create that line that I do not want to be created. Oh, I know. Well, I think I know. I don't actually know, but I think I know. Let's see. Select, modify, I say, expand by 1 pixel. Well, that definitely gets rid of the line, but in exchange, I now have a piece of the line art itself selected, and the line art on this area here is not supposed to receive this effect. You know what? Let's just do it and see what it looks like. I don't know, maybe it works. Who knows? Let's see. Burn tool. Zero shot, could you please not be where I need to run the brush? Go there. There we go. Thank you. I hope that clicking him didn't affect the... Okay, it didn't affect the pen pressure. Good. Alright, let's darken this up a bit. There we go. Notice that I am applying some shading to just the area that is the closest to the wing frame over here, while keeping the more inner area of the wing membrane a little lighter. That is intentional. Oops, wrong key. Okay, let's see what that did. That actually worked perfectly well. Flawlessly, I dare even say. Alright, far better than I expected. Excellent. Okay, so the basic shading for that part of the wing is done. I am still obviously going to apply more effects to that, but not immediately. Or should I do it immediately? Oops. I accidentally pressed the... I set my hands to rest on the keyboard while I think, and I accidentally pressed the Windows key. It opened the start menu. I like the Windows 7 start menu. That's pretty. Anyway. Can I stop pressing keys on the keyboard? Thank you. Hands. I should just take my hands off the keyboard, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and apply the remaining effects to the wing. This part of the wing, I should say. Where did I put a color set for the environmental lighting? I'm pretty sure I put them somewhere. I did save that, didn't I? That's a important question. Actually, you know what? I don't need to look for that, assuming that I actually did save those colors as a color set. All I gotta do is get this layer here to the opacity of 100%. Yeah? Well, let's say yes. And with a color picker, I just pick that color right there. There we go. So that's the color that I need for this thing right now. I hope this is the exact same shade that I need. Not that it will make much of a difference if I do a different shade, but I definitely much rather have the exact same shade. Right, so let's select. Actually, you know what? Let's pick this layer here. And actually, let's not pick that layer. Let's use this layer. Let's select the wing frame there because I want to apply this to just the wing frame. Right? Right. So, alright, I gotta invert the selection. Hide this layer. Let's go to the new layer over here. And also, I'm going to copy the layer style from that one there, and I'm going to apply to this one when this is done. Alright, let's see here. Soft round large brush, and let's apply this to the edge, more or less like this. Yaha, nice. That's enough. Because I actually gotta go back to my job tomorrow. Oof, Mondays. I hate Mondays. Yeah, I'm really expecting to finish this today because I only got, like I said at the start of the stream, Matt, I only have the wings to shade today. And they are the only thing left of this picture. Let's paste the layer style and let's name this left wing 1 lighting 10%. Yeah, sure, 10%. Wait, 10%? Shouldn't it be? Wait, what is this layer here? What is this at 5%? Okay, it is that. So what is the one with 10% over there? I'm confused. Oh, it's an overall thing. Oh, I see. Okay, fine, no problem. This is fine. It actually looks pretty good, I think, slash hope. Okay, let's see. Let's hide this to see the difference. Yeah, it's not that very perceptible, but it is noticeable. It is going to be more noticeable. And, well, not necessarily noticeable, but it's definitely going to look more natural when I have the rest of the wings shaded. So let's work on that. So this one is done. Let's create a new layer, and yeah, let's bring this new one above this here, and let's go ahead and name this one as well, but this one is going to be called wing 2 because it belongs to this section that I just hid here. Alright, let's now select this. Also, I can delete the layer 6 here right now because I am no longer going to need that, I'm pretty sure. And let's do the basic shading of this thing. Now I gotta bear in mind that since Charizard's tail flame back here is producing light, it is a light source, there should be light being cast on the back of this wing as well. Well, obviously this one here too, but also this here. So the reason why I'm saying this is because, well, there's light coming from the sun up above, so there should be a bunch of light being cast on top, and as much, though not as much, here on the back. So let's see, how exactly am I going to do that? Let's see, dodge 2. Yep, dodge 2. A large, round, soft brush, size 500. Alright, let's do this. Let's light this up. Actually, you know what? I should do the basic shade, not shading, the basic lighting from the sunlight being cast on the wing, and then I will add the light from the flame separately. I think that should make more sense. Now we cannot really see because, like I have mentioned on a previous stream, Charizard's color is so light that this technique of shading and lighting barely makes any difference. But if I undo and redo here, we can see, I hope you can see that on the stream as well, the wing actually becomes brighter and darker when I remove the effects. Actually, I'm going to undo this and do it again. Maybe the brush that I am using is too large, now that I think of it. Let's use a smaller one. Yes, the smaller one is the way to go. There we go. Let's undo to compare. Yes, I think this is better. Right, let's go to the burn tool and darken up the whole area. Now for this one I can use a large brush. And now let's brighten this up by half with the dodge tool set to an exposure of 50% as usual. And a large brush so I can cover more area more quickly at once. That should do it. Now let's work on actually making this brighter. So let's see, let's use a smaller brush actually and apply more lighting to the edges. There we go. Nice and easy. Little spirit, but lucky all the same. Sweet taste of empires crumbling in the gloom. Napkin men with metal hearts around us, drawing nearer, bodies fill the room. Talking heads parade their faces every day, showing us the way to think and feel, helping us to understand the rich man's point of view. They said it on the news and now it's real. Now what I'm going to do here is to add a little bit, just a little bit of shading to this section of the wing over here that is, you know, kind of more curved, just to give the idea that there is a little bit of shadow being cast in that area. It's going to be just a little, not much, because like I said, actually I should not do that, because I just remember there is light being cast from the back here as well. So yeah, this whole area here should be actually quite illuminated. So let's keep it that way, and Let's select this whole layer, invert the selection, and let's go back. Let's go back, not go back. Let's go to this layer here and apply the environmental effect, environmental light effect, I should say. I can use a lighter brush than this. Come on, 700. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's apply some of this up here on the top, on the very top. A little bit here. Yeah, a little bit on the back here as well. There we go, that's good. Now, keeping this exact same selection, I am going to create a new layer. And on this new layer, I am going to use this color here to apply some of the exact same effect, but this time to, you know, with the color of the flame back there. Because again, that flame is casting some light back here. There we go, that should do it. Now let's undo this selection. Let's apply, let's paste the layer style for the environmental light over there. And I kind of got to do the same thing for the tail. I mean for the light from the flame over here, but the shade of that light is different. It is actually a completely different color altogether. I should just use the same thing that I have used for the tail here. Is this here? No. Firelight 30%. Is this here? It might be. Let's copy this layer style. Let's copy this layer style. I might need to change the opacity, but let's see. Yeah, this here's the layer. Come on, make it visible again. Thank you. Paste layer style. Yes, let's change the opacity because this is farther away than that there. So it should be a little dimmer. So let's see, 20% or 10% or maybe 15%. Let's go with 15%. What do I name this layer? Firelight. Yeah, let's name this wing, left wing, fire, light, opacity 15%. There we go. So the shading for the left wing should be done. Is it going to be this quick? And I might need to add some extra shadow here on Charizard's body on this section. I think I might need to do that. But first, obviously, I'm gonna shade the right wing. But first, I'm going to drink a little bit of water. So excuse me. Here we go. Okay, let's go to the right wing layers. Let's see. Where are they? Where's the layers for the right wing? There, Charizard left wing, right wing. Oh, it's right here. There. It's right under my nose. If this was a snake, I would have been bitten by now. Okay, let's close both of these because I'm not going to need these anymore. But I am very likely going to need this here. Charizard right wing inside line art. Yeah, let's have this here. Yes, I am definitely going to need that. And let's pick the eraser and erase the line art that creates the boundaries of the membrane, so we can have just the frame of this section of his wing. Or her wing, I don't know if this is a female Charizard, who knows. You can't tell just by looking at the Charizard. Unlike Pikachu, where the tail has the little kind of a heart-shaped thing, you know. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so delete that. Let's select, copy, and now paste this over here. Okay, let's select this whole area. Wait, let's not do that yet. Hide the layer. Let's do the basic lighting first. Is it large tool? Yes. Let's see, brush 100. No. Brush 200. Also no. Let's try brush 150. Now, let's go with brush 100. Okay. Zoom. Or as they say on CSI, enhance. That's such a ridiculous thing. Okay, let's do the basic lighting here. Let's put this over here. Yep. Go up here. And around here. Let's do the lighting here on Charizard's wing shoulder. Is that the name of this part? I'm not sure. Anyway. For the basics, that should be it, I think. But hold on, there's more. Let's apply some very light lighting on the very bottom of the wing membrane down here. Very light. See that I'm not even bringing the cursor all the way inside the membrane itself. So that should do it. Let's see. Yeah. Let's use the burn 2 now. 100% exposure, please. And a large size, 800. Yes. That way I can cover more area more quickly at once. Makes it easier. Also, it distributes the effect more evenly. A few circular passes to make sure everything is properly covered. There we go. Nice. Gotta wait until the computer finishes processing the effect, because apparently it is too much for my 11-year-old PC to handle. There we go. Let's go ahead and change the exposure on the burn 2 to 50%, because I am going to need that in a moment. But for the time being, I am going to need just the dodge tool, which also needs to be at 50% exposure. And let's do the same thing now, but at 50% exposure. Here we go. That should do it. Now wait for the computer to finish processing. Actually, this reminds me. Last night specifically, I was fiddling with Photoshop on my work PC. I have it installed there. I don't use it there, but I have it installed there. Mainly as a way to, you know, test if this program, this specific version, of Photoshop is going to work on that PC. Well, not that PC, but on Windows 10, because that PC has Windows 10. But also to train myself in configuring the program just the way I like it. Because when you install Photoshop, it doesn't have this toolbox set this way. It doesn't have these things here set this way. I had to set all of this up manually. So I wanted to do the same thing there, to practice, to see if it was working properly, and also to learn / remember where anything and everything that I like on Photoshop to use in Photoshop is. And so I had that open on one screen, and this version of Photoshop on this computer open on this screen to compare and such. And one thing I found somewhere in the settings of Photoshop was something about making a sound beep when done. Beep when done. What is this exactly? I'm going to enable this. I hope that what this is that Photoshop is going to make a noise when it is finished applying some effect. That is actually going to be helpful. Well, not really, but it could be. Actually, there's a description if I hover the mouse over it. Beep after each command is completed. Well, let's try that. Let's see what that does. I hope it is what I'm thinking. Alright, anyway, what have I just done here? Okay, I made things brighter with the dodge tool. Right, so let's use, well, first let's grab the dodge tool again. Let's use a smaller brush now to enhance the, and this time I do mean enhance, to enhance the lighting. I'm going to use a little more zoom to enhance the lighting on the wing frame here. Is this making a difference? I hope it is. I hope it is. Put that there. There we go. Let's bring this up. Let's do one more pass, shall we? Yeah, let's do one more pass. At least on this part here, which should be a little more exposed to light. Yeah, another pass. There. That should do it. Again, we cannot really see it very clearly because Charizard's color is so bright, so light, I should say, actually, not really bright, that it doesn't really look like effect has been applied. Oh no! Some of the lighting that I have applied to the frame has been applied to the membrane over here. Ah, no. When did that happen? See, stuff like this is the main reason why I prefer to have layers. I prefer to have separate things, elements of a given character or object in separate layers. At what point did that happen? Let me go back here on the history. Undo each and every single. Okay, it was here. No. Oh, it was much before that. Dodge tool. It was on the very first application of the dodge tool to do the basic lighting. Oh heck! Oh, that sucks. Oh no. I have two options here. I can either do all of this all over again and try to get it right from the get-go, or I can use this line art layer to select just the wing frame and hope that the effect is going to be applied properly to the line art as well, but obviously without quote-unquote leaking into the wing membrane, which is that bluish area there. This noise, by the way, is me tapping my pen on my finger. I have a very bony fingers. I am very skinny after all. At 179 meters tall, I weigh only 57 kilograms. If a strong gust of wind blows, I'm likely gonna be taken away. Gone with the wind, literally. I'm going to select the line art. And oh, let's see here. Got to invert the selection. Did I just accidentally unselect everything? Ah, frick. Alright, invert the selection. Yep, that's what I want. Now, with the selection in the way that I have them here, what I think is going to happen is that the shading is going to create a little bit of a gap. You know, that line that I really hate. If I expand this selection, it is going to take a bite out of the line arts that I need to be covered. But I wonder if that is going to cause any problems regarding the lighting that I need to apply here. Let's try that. Expand by 1. No, I don't want to expand actually. I want to contract. Contract by 1 pixel, please. Yeah, see how the selection now is inside the orange line art. So yeah, so this part of the orange line art that is outside the selection, so like out here and out here, in theory, no effect is going to be applied to that part of the line art. And I kinda need effect to be applied to that part. Well, let's do this and see what happens. Let's change the dodge tool back to 100%. Brush number 100. And may it be whatever God wishes for. Let's see. Before I carry on any further, I am going to verify if this has affected. Yes, it has affected. See right here, the line art. It has a darker line going across it. How the heck am I going to sort this out? I can do this. I can sort this out. I can make it work. Also, there's an ant climbing my glass of water. Go away. It's water, you freak. It's no sugar. There's no sugar on H2O. Anyway, I can make this. I can make this work. I just don't yet quite know how. I have been in this predicament before, many times before, on many pictures before, and I plowed through somehow. I just don't remember how. Let me see something down here. When I apply the basic lighting to this section here, some of this in theory also should poke out and leak into the membrane over here, but because of the selection it didn't this time. But it also does not seem like it affected the line art in this area here, at least not in any way that is very noticeable. So what I think I gotta do here, I think I know what I gotta do. Let's have the selection again, and let's remove the effect that I have applied. Let's keep the selection like this, but I am going to expand the selection on this area here. That said, what I mean is, I'm not going to have the frame be selected exactly like this. No. I am going to select the outer area of this as well. How exactly do I do that? Do I do that with this here? Let's try. No. Yeah, no. Well, yes, but not this way. So undo this. So I think I gotta do this. Run this lasso to inside the selection there. And close it outside right here. So in theory now, if I run the brush over here, it is going to cover pretty much everything here. Yep, that's what I need. Because now what this is going to do is, it is the, what am I trying to say? The lighting is going to be applied to the entirety of the line art on this area here, but not on this part over here. So that is what I need, what I want. I just hope this is actually it. So let's do this and see what happens. Silver, don't get there. I'm working here. The name of this little horse walking around the screen, by the way, is Silver Trot, if anyone doesn't know. That's why I said silver. There we go. Let's undo this selection and see down here. Alright, yes. That's good. It worked exactly the way I wanted. Alrighty. Let's use the dodge tool, not the dodge tool, the burn tool. And now I gotta undo this selection and run this thing over the whole thing. Yeah, see, I told you I could do this. I just didn't really know how. That's a very, very frequent phrase that you always hear me say when I am drawing something. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Let's wait until the computer's done applying the process of the thing. So that beep when done actually didn't do jack. Wait, where was that? I was expecting that you know what I have just done here, and I had to wait for the computer to finish applying. I was hoping that when the computer was done with that, I already opened this. I was hoping that when the computer was done applying that, Photoshop would do like a beep or something, but it didn't. Content aware scale. That's a fun thing to use. Where's that? Preferences, general. Beep after each command is completed. Well, define command, Photoshop, because I don't get it. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave that activated. What am I looking for? Okay, exposure 50% on the burn tool. Well, let's swap to the exposure, not exposure, to the dodge tool. And let's use a large brush. Now this whole thing needs to be brightened up like this. Yep. I am extremely tempted to do a thing now that I have seen a thing over there. So I'm gonna. I hope you guys don't mind a quick deviation on the art process here, but there's something that I really, oops, that's not what I meant to do. There's something that I really want to try. So let's open this thing here. And where is that? Where is that? Come on, give me that option. Where is that? Content aware scale. Yes, it's there. Oh, this. Yeah, frick. This. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yes, content aware scale. How stupid shards are going to look like with this? Oh, this is really slow. My computer does not like it. Oh, my computer does not really like it. Let's stretch Charizard a bit. My god, this is... Look at Charizard! Let me open, just out of curiosity, how much processing power is this taking out of my computer? Let's put the task manager over there. Let's watch this. Let's watch the processor go. Oh, that's a thick Charizard. Yeah, it definitely takes some processing out of this 11 years old CPU. Mato, hey, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. I'm just having a little bit of fun with content aware scaling. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Mato. That is really appreciated. Happy Sunday or Monday if it is already Monday for you. And welcome to the stream. Okay, enough fooling around with the content aware scale there. My CPU didn't really like doing that. Anyway, let's go back to this here. So what is it? What did I just do on this wing here? I just used the dodge tool, right? Right. So now let's go back and select just the frame of the wing over there, and I am also going, let's invert the selection. I'm doing the exact same selection that I have done just now. So let's do this, because now I want to add some more highlights to the lighting at the edge here. I mentioned 2017, and I love you very much. You're a very nice person, nice people introduced by TNP. Oh, Mato, thank you so much. That actually put a smile on my face. Your name is slightly familiar, but I am well, first of all, I am sorry, I am terrible with names, so I don't really remember you, but your name does seem a little bit familiar. But yeah, well, then again, it's 2017. Wow. That was quite some time ago, actually. 17. That was when I joined Truckers MP as a staff. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 4 years? Is that right? 4 years? I'm terrible with math. Yeah, 4 years is right. Wow. 4 years already. Goodness me. But yeah, thank you so much, Mato. So nice to see you here, by the way. TSR, VTC, Mato, Truck Sim Ready, Senka. I remember the name Senka, unless it was someone else. Wait. Oh, you're listening, people, actually. Sorry. Senka, I remember Senka, more or less. I'm not sure I remember Bob, but I do remember Mr. Harv. Haven't seen them in a while. Okay, so now the selection is done. Do I have the selection correctly? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Excellent. Let's pick a smaller brush and do the highlights on this part of the wing here. And with this selection, actually, I should be able to also do the shading on the wing membrane there without much hassle. I hope so, anyway. Let's apply a little more highlighting up here. Just a little more, not much. Just another more. Who knows? I mean, why not? There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, again, because Charizard's color is so bright, it is really bright. We don't really see that much change, but the change is there. It is definitely there. Now the question is, do I want to apply the shading on the membrane with a selection to isolate the lightness over here, or do I do it without doing that? Because I don't think I actually need to select the area here. Let's try without doing a selection, but first let's save the progress. Always remember to save the progress whatever you're doing. Always save the progress constantly. Right, let's see, brush 300, no, 200, yes. Looks beautiful. Thank you, Mato. I am almost done with this thing. Today's stream might actually be shorter than it should be, because I am really very close to finishing this thing now. Alright, let's see here. Let's apply some darkness to here. Yeah. That was not proper. Yeah, let's go with a selection instead. Undo, please. Why isn't it doing it? Oh, it applied twice for some reason. Yeah. There we go. Right, let's select this area here. And, alright, this is the area that I want to be selected. Correct. So let's hide that layer. And I think I need to expand. Yeah, let's expand the selection. So let's see, modify, expand by 1. And I also need to include this area on the selection, just to make sure that I am not going to accidentally apply any shading to this upper area of the wing membrane, and I did that wrong. How the frick do I do this? I want a dragon painting similar to your photo, but I can't find it. Similar to my photo? What do you mean? You mean a picture that is similar to my avatar? I'm not sure what you mean there. Wait, how exactly am I going to select here? Steam profile photo. Ah, so yes, my avatar. What is my Steam avatar? I don't remember. Ah, that one. That one was done by, I don't remember the name of the artist. Well, I don't remember the name of the art, what is the name of the artist today, because she changed her name a few years ago. I think she goes by the name of Slurku this time on DeviantArt. She drew this to me years ago, and she didn't draw this as a avatar actually, but I decided to use it as an avatar. Actually, let me show you that picture. I'm not going to look for that on DeviantArt because that is so old now that it's going to take forever to find that. So let's see, gifts. Ah, this picture. This is a picture that she drew to me years ago. I find this very cute. Yeah, she also drew this here. I actually modified this a little bit to use as a Christmas avatar. I like it. It's very cute. I wish there was a version of this without the hat, because this is freaking cute. I love her style back then. She changed her style a lot nowadays. It's still very good. She still makes very good art, but it's changing in a way that it just doesn't really, well, it doesn't really appeal to me as much anymore. But she is still a great artist. Steamda. Look me up. Steamda on the A. I'm assuming. I gotta remember that for later. Okay, so how exactly am I supposed to do this selection here? Oh, I know. I gotta hold the Alt key. There we go. Now I can select this chunk over here. Yes, there we go. Now that is right. Because this here is exactly what I wanted. Everything except this area here. Oh, I love it. It's great, but I don't want to quote. Oh, what? Okay, let's see here. Let's pick a large round soft brush. 300. Nah, let's go with 500. Yeah, that might do. Silver, could you not be where I am working, please? Stay there on Charizard's tail. Yeah, walk there. Let's do some shading here on the back. Yep. I put Silver Trot over there and he's walking back here. He just really wants to be where I am. He's like my cat. Wait, why isn't this working? Ah, there we go. Computer was being slow. But now I'm gonna have to do this again. My cats are like that. They are always following us around. They really like to keep us company, wherever we are. This is too dark. Let's try this again, but without approaching the cursor as much. Let's do it like this. Actually, you know what the problem is? The brush that I am using is too large. Turkish art. It looks like something like this. Boyoma boots. Turkish art. Oh, I see. Never heard of that actually. Alright, let's try this again, but with a smaller brush this time. Yeah, the smaller brush should give me more freedom of movement, in a way. Alright, that should do it. And let's apply some more darkness up here. And back here, even though this isn't really visible. Thank you so much, Matto. And this is not even one of my most advanced pictures. This is actually quite simple compared to all the stuff that I have drawn before. I just love doing art. Let's add some shading here. No, that is not right. That is not right either. Yeah, this is a bit better. Now let's switch to the dodge tool and a smaller brush. Let's apply just a little bit of highlighting to the very edge of the wing here. There we go. Very gently. Again, you gotta remember there is a lot of light being cast from Charizard. Stay over there. I gotta do this again on this section. So this here should be a little more illuminated. Just a little bit. This can be better. Let's use a larger brush. Hold on, that was too much. Actually, let's go with 150 in size. There we go. That should do it. Yep. And let's unselect that. Save. Let's zoom out and see what this looks like. Alright, yes, it looks fine. I do need to do a little more shading maybe to this part of this orange area here. When I see this photo, I think of Humane Organic Talent Division. Wow, Humane, I haven't seen him around in ages. I don't even remember when he left the team. What was I gonna do here? Shoot, I forgot. I remember now. Let's reselect this. Okay, now let's invert the selection and let's use the burn tool to add a little more shading to just the bottom of the wing frame here. There we go, that was too much there. What size of version is 100? Okay. Let's try this again. Like I always say, I'm not trying to make anything look realistic here. But however, I have an actual need to make it look natural. So the more natural I can make it look, the better. I'm going to turn on the light here because it's starting to get a little dark. Hold on, give me a sec. Ah, there we go, much better. Now I can actually see my tablet. Not that I actually need to see the tablet, but it is important that I actually can see the tablet. And here's a very important tip for anyone doing anything. Whether you are reading a book or just gaming even, do have a good amount of light so I can actually see. Now sure, you might say, oh, but I don't need any light. I don't need a lamp. Like my keyboard is backlit. I can see the keys just fine. Yeah, you can see the keys. Where's the A? Where's the F? Where's the W? And such. But what you might not realize is that because everything else is so dark, you are actually putting extra strain on your eyes. This here is wrong. I gotta undo this. So you're forcing your eyes, and well, over time that is actually harmful. And well, bottom line is, if you don't have sufficient light, proper lighting to see what you're doing, you're going to need glasses sooner than you probably would otherwise. So yeah, have a good source of light. Is this right here? No, let's invert the selection. Okay, let's try this again. And I hope that I am not going to cause another line where it is not supposed to be. Before I go on any further, let me check if that is happening. If that is happening, ah heck. Very important fine tissues. What? Fine tissues? What? I mean, fine tissues are a good thing. They are great for cleaning your nose. But I don't see how that fits into this context. How did I do the selection for this thing when I was working on this wing over there earlier? Did I use expand or did I use contract? Oh man, I don't remember. You know what? Screw all of that. Let's not do selection. Let's just go like this and see what happens. That is way too dark. Let's reduce the exposure to 20% and let's try that again. Well, but if I do that, it is pretty much make no difference on the wing frame over here. Only on the membrane, which is not really what I want. You know, let's not do that. There's a little bit of a pickle, isn't it? Again, like before, I have no idea how to solve this problem, but I do know that I can solve this problem, and I do know that I have already solved this problem on past pictures. This is simple. I just gotta figure out how. Well, first, let me save and drink a sip of water while I think. I might be able to get around this problem, which is not really a problem per se, but I might get around this by using a little, well, I'm not gonna say cheat, but in the lack of a better word, a little cheat. Yeah, let's try that. Let's create a new layer here, and let's use a soft round brush. This size should work. Let's have a color black, just plain black. I am gonna go ahead and copy the layer style from this layer over here, shadows 10%. And I did mention that I probably would need to add some shadows here, so hold on. Let's move this to above these layers. So let's apply this here. Something isn't right. Why can I see the layer there? Hold on. What am I actually seeing? Charizard or the effects that are above the layer? Okay, it was the effects above the layer. Alright. So no problem. Okay, let's apply this here. Very gently. Like so. Don't worry, Metal. This is going to work in the exact way that I intend. I hope. I actually might have to do this in separate layers now that I think of it. So let's bring this one back down. Let's do this to just the wing then. I'm going to use a smaller brush with this. Ah, yes, you see, but it is going to look good. Trust me. Right, I can cover this area here, more or less like this. Oh, this actually gives me an idea. No, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Okay, now let's use the eraser with a soft round brush as well. Size 100, I guess. Oh, but first, hold on. Let's go back to the brush. Let's add a little more of this there. Right, now I can use the eraser. Let me apply a little bit of opacity here so I can... a little less opacity. Let's go with 80%, just so I can see the line arts on the wing. That should work as a reference. Alright, now I do this. Erase here, gently. Also here, gently, gently, gently. As gently as I can possibly make it. A little more gentle hand, please. That is not gentle enough. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's just yank this like so, and reapply some of this with the brush. That seems to be working fine so far. Don't worry, I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I also know what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. Okay. A little more erasing here. I messed up. Can I get it right, please? There we go, that's better. Now let's erase over here. That's fine. Now down here, I'm wondering what's on your mind. That's actually a good question. I am using a layer with just black to enhance the shading over here. And I know this does not look good as it is, but once the effect is done, I mean once I am done applying this properly, it should look good. Let's see, what do I need to do here now? Right, a little bit of this. Right. Let's erase whatever's over here, which is poking out of the wing, because it is not supposed to. And let's do the same thing to this part here, just in case there is something there. There we go. Now let's paste that layer style from the other layer. And voila! Yeah! That looks good! Let's do the same thing with this section here of Charizard's body. I gotta apply some of this there as well. But first, let me name this layer. Right, wing, shadow, 10%. Let's see here, let's create a new layer above this one here. I might need to move this layer down a few, but for the moment, let's have it be over here. Let's select this, invert the selection of this layer, and let's do the exact same thing that I have done with that wing. Let's do it over here. Size 200 on the brush? Yeah, sure. Seems to be a good size. Let's see here. Notice that I am following more or less the shape of Charizard's body over here. Let's see. Let's remove some of this shadow up here. Yep. Also following the shape of the arm. And let's remove some of this back here. Because, you know, gotta meet the shape of the body as well as the shape of the light, so to speak. Let's remove the selection. That definitely looks terrible, but once the effect is applied, well, once the other part of the effect is applied, yeah, kinda. Let's pick this brush and add a little bit here. Just a little bit. Maybe if I change the opacity on the brush itself. Yes. So yes? I'm not sure. No, maybe I don't need to use this kind of effect here. Instead, let's delete this layer. Let's go to the characters layer, which is where Charizard's body is located. And let's use the burn tool instead, with a 50% exposure and a larger brush. And what I'm doing here now, well, what I'm trying to do is have the shading of Charizard's back meet the shading of the wing membrane over there. That was way too much on the hand of the human. Again, see, stuff like this is the reason why I prefer to have separate elements. I mean, to have some elements being separate layers. Just makes it easier to do shading and lighting in the way that I do them anyway. Is this good? I'm not entirely convinced it is, but maybe we can just improve it a little bit by darkening this area here a little more. Oh yes, now that works. Nice. Okie dokie. So let's go back to the right wing over there and save. All right, it is saved. This here is the wrong layer. This here, no, this here is what I want. Yep. Now, I gotta add some lighting effect. So let's switch to this, actually not this color. Because that color that I have there, that is the color from the light that is being cast from the flame. Alright, I gotta, oh, am I moving a layer? Yes, I was moving a layer by accident. Let's make this here fully visible so I can pick that color, because this color is the color that I want right now. Pick that. Yep, change this back to 5%. And let's go ahead and copy this layer style, because I think that is what I'm going to need. Let's see. Nope, not that layer. This, no, not this layer. This layer, yes. I want just the frame. So let's select this line art. And let's invert the selection. This is right? Yep. So let's hide that. Let's create a new layer on top of this. And let's use a soft round brush to apply this. Size 200 might be too big, but let's try. Yeah, 200 is going to be too big. Let's use size 100. Also a little bit more zoom, so I can have better, a better view of what I am doing. No, that is wrong. Let's do it like, should probably start from up here instead. Ah, the brush is set to 50% opacity. Dang it. Let's change that back to 100. There we go. Ah, now that looks better. Alright, let's bring this down there. I'm going to use the eraser on that part, as well as this part actually. So let's see here, brush 100, sure. Let's give this a little bit more of a curve, as well as that. And kind of the same thing here. Server, will you get out of there, please? I'm trying to work here. I know you can do magic now, thank you. I gotta finish this here. There's actually a program called Desktop Ponies, and Silver Trot here. This is an actual character that I have. I have made him. I have added him to the program, but I have not finished working him. I still gotta add more animations to him. So yeah, I gotta finish that. Cookie, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, almost a Friday. And thank you for joining. How are you? This is right. This is good. Let's paste the layer style and see what this looks like. Yeah, let's try with 10% opacity. Ah, it is better with 10% opacity. So let's have 10% opacity. What do I call this layer? Right wing inside lighting 10%. It's Sunday and in 1 hour it's Monday. I'm so sorry, Cookie. Jokes aside though, happy Sunday and soon happy Monday. Hopefully it's going to be a good Monday for you. Alright, so that effect is done. Do I want to apply something like that down here? Not really. I might need to apply some more effects on this wing, on this part of the wing. But for now, let us not. Let's delete layer 6 over here because I'm no longer going to need that, I'm pretty sure. Let's work on this here now. Now this one here should be a lot easier to do. So let's begin with the basic shading and lighting. Let's change that to 100% and same thing for the dodge tool. Let's pick brush 300. Yes, 300. Silver, could you not go there? Go there with Abby. Yeah, there we go. It's fine, I can live with it. Well, we all have to live with Mondays actually. We're all on the same boat in a way. Alright, I am starting with the basic lighting from the environment. So let's do a little more of this here. Now let's do that here. I smell coffee. And some down here too, not much though. Let's enter and redo to see the difference. Yeah, I think this works. I hope. No. Let's undo and do it again. But this time covering more of the wing. There we go. Now here on the side. Alright Cookie, thank you so much for showing up. I hope you have enjoyed the little bit you saw here. Sleep well and have a very good Monday and week tomorrow. And sleep well. Okay, this here seems fine. Let's use the burn tool to make all of this darker. And again, I am using a 100% exposure on this tool. Silver, could you not go there? I'm trying to work here. Just like my cats. See you then, Cookie. Have a good one. Oops, I'm gonna have to do this again. I accidentally pressed the key while I was applying the effect. Alright, let's darken this again. Almost done. Okay, that should do it. Can barely see a difference, but that's because Charizard has such a light color. Okay, let's do the same thing now, but using the dodge tool with a 50% exposure. Let's light this up a bit, just by half of what I have darkened. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. That should be done. let me undo and redo a few times to see the difference. When the computer is done applying the effect. There we go. Oh yes, this is better. Right, let's see what next. Let's do lighting highlights. With brush number 100, let's apply a bunch of highlighting up here, because this should be the most exposed to the sunlight. Right? And here, gently. Now just a little bit down here too, because of the curvature of the wing. And maybe, let's use a smaller brush, maybe a bit here along, let me zoom in a bit. See these shine lines? Let's apply some of this, going more or less along those. Another pass. Another pass over here. Do I want to apply some here? Nah, let's not. I do want to apply a little bit up here though. There. Now, because this wing is so exposed to light, doing any sort of actual shading here is not really much of an option, is it? Well, I think the song just answered the question for myself. That is no. Let's add some light now to the back of the wing, because, you know, the tail flame. Nah, maybe 700 might be too large of a brush. Let's do this here. Now let's use a smaller brush, size 300. Add more light. Yep. There we go. Yeah, let's keep it that way, like that. Now I think it is about time I apply some environmental lights, lighting effects, I should say, to the wing here. So let's have a new layer, invert the selection, and with a round, soft brush, let's apply some lighting up here. Actually, I should probably use an even larger brush than this. Let's try size 500. Silver, why must you always be where I need to put my brush on? Come on. You know when you are working on something on the table, or maybe packing a box on the floor or something like that, and you have a cat next to you, and the cat is always trying to get in the way to see what you are doing and sniff at your hand, sniff what you're placing there. So the cat is always getting in the way, so you have to pick the cat and put to the side and say, no, stay there, you're getting in the way here. That's pretty much the exact same thing this little pony's doing. You're like a cat. Alright, let's do this here. Super destructive boy. I know, right? He's so cute though. GCE, thank you so much for the host. And everyone, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Alright, let's add... Oh, this is too much. Let's try this again. Here. Yep. Along the wing there, more or less. Just a little bit there, and just a little bit down here. Just a little bit. Yep, that's good. Let's not undo the selection, because I need to apply. Actually, I'm going to need that selection still. So let's copy this layer style and paste it over here. Yep, that is good. Let's create a new layer and pick this color, because this color here now is going to be the one from the fire. You know, the light from the fire. The light that has been cast on the back of the wing from the fire. Fire! Set some of that there. Some more up here. That should work. Ah! But hey, details, details, details. Gotta apply a little bit of lighting here. That is not going to work, so screw that. Instead, let's use the dodge tool with a small brush, a little larger please, and let's add some of this right here. Another pass. There. It is very subtle, but it should add to the, let's say, naturality of the thing. Now I need the same layer style from the flame. What is this layer? Layer 5. Oh, it's the color set over there. Oh, that's where I put the color that I was looking for earlier. It's right there. It's right next to the color for the flame. All right. Well, let's hide this layer. Let's copy this layer style, and I think this is the layer that I am working on, right? Yeah, it is. Let's paste it over here. Yeah, that seems good. Let's actually, let's reduce the opacity a little bit. 20%. Yep. Right wing, firelight, 20%. And on this layer, right wing, light, like what? Lighting, 10%. Okay. Silver, come on, buddy. Go there. Silver, go there. My God. Let's see what this looks like so far. Let me save. This is looking pretty good, I think. Let's remove the temporary background and see what this looks like without the background, because this picture is not supposed to have a background. I put the background there just as a reference. Silver, get out of the way. Stay here. I'm gonna hold you back, just like I would hold my cat in place. Okay, stay there. Yeah, I don't really think I need to add any more shading effects here, any more shading or any more lighting for that matter. I think this is pretty much done. I do need to do a few more changes, however. So let me save this, like down here for example, because now I don't have the background. Charizard's paw down here seems to be way too dark on the line art. See there? Let's see if I can mitigate that a little bit. It works fine with a background, but because this picture is not supposed to have one, it just looks weird. So now, because this is going to be a change more major change. Let's save this as alpha 4, just like that. And my body is telling me that we are approaching the second hour of stream, and looking at OBS I see that it is exactly 2 hours of stream, which means I need to take a quick break to use the bathroom. It's interesting, every Sunday I have to take a quick bathroom break on the second hour of stream. It's weird because it doesn't happen on the Wednesday and Friday streams when I game. That is definitely an interesting thing. I don't know, maybe it is because I am somehow less active. I have no idea. In any case, don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. I'll be just a minute. Silvertrot will keep you company in the meantime. Be right back. And I am back. Okay, Matt, no problemo. Enjoy your meal. Now I'll have to quickly restart Photoshop because for some reason when I click on OBS, the pen pressure on Photoshop gets murdered, essentially. And I need pen pressure, so let's restart Photoshop. It fixes by restarting the program for some reason. Alrighty, let's zoom in. Let's come over here on Charizard's paw, and let's see if I can sort out that darkness there. Gotta find the layer. Should be this one. Yep. Let's use the dodge tool and let's try to brighten up the line art. Just the line art. Okay. So far so good. Oh! I forgot something. There's something very important that is part of the shading process. I gotta apply that to the wings. I'm forgetting. It is the leaf thingy. Yeah. Oh. This does not look good. Let me try this again. Also with less exposure. I was ready to declare this picture finished, but I am forgetting the other part of the shading process. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh no, how could I forget? Okay, that's I'm gonna go ahead and say that is better. Even though it barely has any difference. Anyway, let's see here. I want 15% exposure, and I want this leaf brush, and I want it to be a 10 pixels size. And let's do this. Let's apply this over here. There we go. What this does is it doesn't really make a texture. That is not really the idea, the intention. 10% over here. But what it does is it should give the idea that there is some sort of texture there. So here, a little darkness there, a little bit over here. Now let's move on to the next layer, which is going to be this one. Let's do the exact same thing here. So it should give the idea that there is a texture. Because you know, Charizard supposedly has scales. He is a dragon after all. But Mike, Charizard is not a dragon. He's not a real dragon. He's flying fire type. Charizard is a dragon, okay? End of story. He is not a dragon type. Alright? That he isn't. He indeed is a fire flying type. But he is, in terms of what creature he is a dragon. He's just not a dragon type Pokemon. There is this distinction. There is a big difference between being a dragon type and being a dragon. Like Altaria, for example, the Pokemon Altaria. That thing is a dragon type, but if you look at the creature, that is just a weird looking bird inside a cloud. That is not a dragon. So there's this distinction that many people do not do. So yes, Charizard is a dragon by all means, just not a dragon type until he mega evolves to the X form, which is my favorite, by the way. Looks so cool. Anyway, what am I trying to do here now? Let's apply a little bit of this for the shading here. Just a little bit, not much. Okay. Let's move on to the right wing over here. Should be this layer here. Yep, that's the one that I want. Now this effect is to be applied on the areas that have the most light being cast on them. So here, for example, it is supposed to be applied on the areas that have the most light, and also the fewest light. Fewest light. I don't know. You know what I mean. So now let's switch to the burn tool and apply some of this down here. That was too much. Let's have less of that. Gently go around. Apply some here. And some over here as well. And here. Growing stronger every day, even more. Stand together in the eye of the storm and show the whole world who we are. Oh, keep on walking to the sound of the drums. Feel the fire run through our lungs. Some here. Very lightly. Let's see, is this looking fine? This is looking good enough. That is my question. Yeah, it could be a bit better, but it should be fine as it is. The actual problem, more or less, is, let me change this to size 10 maybe, and exposure 15%. The problem is the orange area here, because the effect is not so visible on this area. I kind of have the one that is visible on the membrane kind of creates a undesired contrast, making it look like the orange part here does not have any of this effect, when it in fact does. Now that is way too much. Maybe if we change the exposure to 10%. Let's see. Let's try 5%. I am using the highlights range, by the way. Silver, get out of the way. You know something I should do for this Desktop Ponies program? Well, first of all, I should finish Silver Trot. Second, I should make at least one dragon, like preferably my dragon, Michael Braveheart, to walk around the screen. That's going to be a nightmare to animate. I could make a cat. And I actually could open commissions to make these. I don't know how many people would want these, but I don't know, it's a fun little thingy. I could certainly do commissions for other ponies as well, because this is fun to make. Alright, so yeah, this here seems to have worked just fine. Let's apply some of that here as well. There. And some up here. Yes, nice, that is nice. Let's go back to the other wing and kind of do the same there, because it kind of needs it. There, some over here, and that is fine. That is good enough for that. Nothing else, no more. Oops, wrong layer. What happens if I do this here? Is it the right layer? It is. Interesting. I'm applying some more of this on the membrane. Yeah, that looks fine, I guess. Alrighty, now let's do this part of the wing, which should be this layer. Yup, it is. Now this is pretty much all just lighting, no actual shading on this one. Let's apply some of this here, all over it actually, because there's a lot of light being cast on this. A lot. Let's do some here. That was wrong. That was also wrong. This is better. And let's apply some more of this, eh? Let's have a look at this. I can't see. What if I change the range to something else? Let's see if this is going to be more visible. Well, it definitely is on this area here, but I want it to be more visible on this lighter area. What if I use shadows? Nah, that's not good. I think this here is as good as it will get. Everything is very subtle, but it is there. Together, it makes things look more natural, I think. Now I feel like the wing, at least the right wing over here, could benefit of another layer of general environmental lighting being cast on it, like I have done with the body. How exactly am I gonna do that? Like, in what manner should I do that, I should say? I think I know. And, well, first let me save. And let's hide everything. Well, except this here. Actually, the wings. The wings should stay. Let's just hide everything else. Let's hide these. And let's hide everything else also down here. The only thing I want to be visible are the right wings. Not are the right wings. Is the right wing. Which, by the way, I have just hid a layer that is not supposed to be hidden. There. Okay, now I have just the right wing visible, and I am going to save this as a PNG file. Let's call this, yeah, sure, Alpha 4, no problem. Oh, I forgot one little detail. No problem. Nothing that I cannot do after the fact. Now let's make all of these things visible again. All of these layers, except for this one. That one can screw itself. Let's make these visible again. That's a lot of layers. This one can remain invisible. Okay. Now let's open this file on Photoshop, and I need some guideline over here. So let's make a little notch right here and one there. Now I can copy this whole thing and paste it over this wing. Also, I just realized I have made a typo over there. Wait, have I? Yes, I have right here. There we go. Let's looks better. Let's paste this layer on top of this. Yep, right there. Let's remove these notches that I have created, and let's make this entire layer be completely black, because now, oh, wait a second. Frick. I gotta export just the swing as a PNG file by itself again, but this time disabling the lighting effects that I have applied to it. Frick, I forgot them. I have to do this again. That's fine. Let's close this because I will save over that file. Let's see here. Hide. Hide. No, don't hide this one. Hide this and this. Not this one. And hide all others. Here we go. Alrighty. Now I should have just the wing with no effects at all, which is exactly what I need. So let's try that again. Save. Yes. Now let's make the layers visible again. Alright. now let's try that again. Bring this over here. Do the notch thing. These notches that I have added to the corners over here, I have them there just to make sure that this wing is going to be pasted on the exact position that it needs to be. Without those notches, I'm actually going to show you what is going to happen if I don't have those. So now I don't have them. I'm going to copy the wing and I'm going to paste it over this one here. And you will see the wing is not going to be positioned on the exact same position as this one here is, which is what I need to be. Paste. There we go. See, it is offset. It is completely off place. And this is a problem because for the effect that I need to apply, well, I need to apply the effect to the wing that is on the picture, not this layer that I have just pasted. The layer that I have pasted here, this is going to serve just as a guide for the effect. You know, just to make it easier to select the area that I need to have selected to apply the effect there. So without the guidelines, I call those notches guidelines, this happens. Photoshop pastes the element on the exact center of the canvas, and this is just wrong. So what those guidelines do is they ensure that the wing is going to be pasted on the exact position that it needs to be, because with these notches on the corners, Photoshop will think that this entire thing here, even though this is all transparent, oops, I didn't mean to move it, even though this is completely transparent, Photoshop will think that this entire thing here, this entire selection, is actually just one single element. So it is not only going to center it, but, well, because it is the exact same size of the canvas, the wing is now on the exact place it needs to be. I hope it makes sense to you. I know I'm not very good at explaining things. Point is, I have the wing now where I need it to be. Now let's select the wing, just like so. And let's hide this layer. Now on below this layer and above the other lighting layers, I'm going to create a new one. And on this one, with a round, soft, but large brush, I am going to add a lot of light. Size not 100 might be too much, but let's try it. Hey Ray, thank you and happy Sunday to you too. Welcome to the stream and thank you for joining. How are you? You got in just in time to see me almost finish this picture. Maybe 900 is not big enough. Let's try brush number 2000. Remember when 2000 was considered to be the future? I might be too old. As I remember. Alright, let's do this. And for this here, lighting to 10%. Is this a layer that I want to copy the effect from? Yes, it is. So let's copy this layer style and paste it on this one here. Blammo. Is this good? Silver, go over there please. Don't get in the way. Yes, this is good, but 10% opacity might be too much. Let's try, yeah, 5% works best. Let's see here. Right, what did I just write there? Right wing lighting to 5%. Also notice there's a little typo on this layer here. Let's separate these two words, wing and fire. There we go. And save. Let's hide and make this layer visible a few times to see the difference. Oh yes, there is a good difference there. Just prepare myself for a stressful week. Oof, I feel you, Ray. I hope I'm not gonna have a stressful week myself. I had one a couple weeks ago. Terrible. So yeah, I know what it's like. My friends, I think this is finished. I'm not sure there is anything else that I can do here to make this any better. Well, there will be a background, but the commission asked to not have a background. I do have this temporary background here that I used just as a reference, and yeah, with or without background, I think this is looking just fine. Maybe if I add some of that extra lighting effect to the left wing as well, that might be an improvement. So yeah, let's do that. Let's hide all layers except the left wing ones. Okay, hide this one. No, don't hide this one. Hide this one. Keep this one visible, but hide everything else. Yep. There we go. That's a lot of layers. Let's save this one as a PNG as well. Alpha 4 2 -2. I actually should just name these a different thing, but whatever. Here we go. Let's bring this over to Photoshop. Let's add those notches that I so much need. There. And there. Copy this. And where do I want to paste it? Over here. Is that what I want? No, that's not where I want it. Here. Here is where I want it. Yes, right here. Paste it here. Now let's make all of this completely black. And also remove the guidelines there in the corners. Nice. Now I can make all the layers visible again. Yep. Oh, no, color sets do not need to be visible. Also, this one doesn't need to be visible. Let's make these visible again. What is layer 5? Alright. This is a couple of colors. Okay. Oh, but Mike, now the wing is completely black. Yes, I know. That is no problem. I just need to select it. And that is gone. Now let's make a new layer. Top of that one. And let's use round soft brush size 2000 as well. Actually, 2000 might be way too big for this one. Let's use 1000. 1000? Nah. Let's go with 800. Yes, 800. No. Let's do 900. 900. I might end up settling on 1000 anyway. Alright, let's apply this here. A little less on this side, and a bunch more on this one. There we go, that should work. And paste the layer style. Let's name this left wing lighting to 10%. Do I want to have this lighting effect at 10%? No, let's drop it to 5%. Yeah, and change the name of the layer to reflect that. Which reminds me, I have not changed the name of the layer when I did the same thing for the right wing over here. Oh no, I did. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Let's zoom out and see what that looks like when I disable and re-enable the layer. Yes, it is a small change, but it is a positive one. It actually does make a difference. Okay. I think I can say this is finished. Let me try and think if there is anything else that I can add, change, or remove from here to make this look even better. I'm gonna be silent for a moment because I'm gonna think and also drink water. Let me see with the background. Yeah, whether it has a background or not, I still think I could do something to make that flame a little better. I have a feeling I can improve that fire there. Question is how? Let me save. Let me fiddle about with that fire for a moment. Let me see if there really is anything that I can do to make that better. Silver, get out of there! You are just like a cat, going into everywhere where he's not supposed to. Let's put this thing here. Reduce the size of the flame. No, let's not. Silver, get out. I could maybe change the position of the fire. Like, the very tip of the tail is right here. Actually, I'm going to put my finger on the screen to see exactly where that is. So the flame should be starting from that. So this here should be the actual position it should have. frick, it moved. Let's try again. Yeah, and there. Ah, crap. Moved again. I'm going to try and move this with a mouse this time. Because when I move it with a pen, the moment I let go of the tablet, the pen still gives some commands to the tablet, and when that happens, the cursor also moves. This should be easy with a mouse. There we go. Yeah, I think the positioning of the flame is a little better now. In terms of the light, is there anything that I can do to make this look better? I am going to try. Let me create a new layer on top, and let me pick this color, make it a little lighter, and let's pick a brush. I think I want one of those sun brushes that I have, like one of these, you know. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm likely not actually going to use any of this. I just want to see if this will actually make the flame look better. If it does, then I'm gonna use it, but if not, then screw it. I'm experimenting. Well, I'm going to be experimenting. That's not a sun. What is this? That's neat. Whatever that is. Maybe this one? No. Maybe this one. Yeah. Let's increase the size to 2000. I am going to create a new layer where I am going to apply this brush. Not a new layer, a new document, a new canvas. Now let's have this canvas be very big. 5,000 by 5,000. Just for contrast, let me make this layer black so I can see this thing. Ah, frick. Okay, so that there is the whole thing, right? So let's copy this and paste it on this layer. There we go. It's there. Let's stretch this a bit. Again, I am just experimenting. I do not know if this is actually going to be a good idea. In other words, I have no idea what I'm doing. As usual. Right, let's stretch this to the sides a bit. Okay. Let me apply some effects to this. Alter glow. Size 50. Let's go to size 50. Does that make a difference? Oh, it does. Wow, quite a difference actually. What happens if I add inner glow, but have it be white? Not really that much of a difference. Let's see now, 50% opacity. Oh, that is not bad. Yeah, oops. That might actually work. It might be something good. Let me change whatever this is called and see if any of these effects are going to make that any better. Color burn. Not bad. It almost kind of adds a little more saturation to the flame itself. Darker color. No. Lighten. I'm not sure how does this one compares to normal. Let's see. It makes barely a difference. Let's see, screen. How does screen compare to normal? Ah, screen looks better. Screen's a good contender. Let's try some others. Color dodge. Linear. Like color overlay. Overlay might be a better choice. Let me compare with normal. Yes, overlay is definitely better than normal. Let's compare, oops. Let's compare with screen. It is better than screen. Let's see some more. Vivid light. Wow, that is very bright. I kind of like it there, honestly. Difference. Oh God, what happened there? No, I think divide. How does divide compare to overlay? The overlay is still a better choice than divide. Hue, saturation, color, luminosity. Luminosity is the last one. Alright, let's go with overlay. I had my fan turned on, it just turned it off for some reason. Alright, now question is, do I want to keep this layer? Do I want to keep this effect? Yes, I do actually. I do. So let's name this something. Let's name this fire. Fire glow? No. Fire glow or fire bright? No, fire bright doesn't make sense. Fire. I could name it fire light. Oh, the fan turned back on. Good. I'm gonna name it fire glow. Fire glow, 50%. Let me change this 100% and see what it looks like. Yeah, that is so bright. That is actually way too bright. No. Keep it at 50. 50% is already way too much. Not too much. It is just enough. Okay. Let's remove the background. Hey, welcome back, Matt. Oh, that looks so much better without the background now. Oh yes. Look at that, Silver. Get out of there. Get out of the fire. You are not fireproof. We do not want equine barbecue. I love barbecue, but not equine. Yeah. This. Get out of the fire, Silver. I'm trying to see the fire. Oh my god. Yeah, that flame definitely seems to be alive. And by alive, I mean it actually looks like it is generating light. Okay, save. I think this is finished. So let's move on to the let's save this as a different file now. But this time final. Finally, it is time for final. And the final file is where I have the picture fully finished. The picture itself is complete. What I need to do now is delete unnecessary layers to, you know, clean up the project. So everything that is not necessary for the picture must be deleted. No. Like these here can go away. And usually the layers that I no longer need, I keep them hidden like this by the time I no longer need them. So I know very easily which ones I can safely remove and which ones I should keep in place. And yeah, I think that's all of them. Alright, let's create now a new layer. New group, sorry, and let's name this WTM, because this is where I am going to add my watermarks to. So let's open the watermarks file. Watermark 6. Let me drink some water. That's a lot of watermarks. I want this one here. Which one is that? WTM white. Yep, that's the one. Let's copy it. Actually, I can close these over here too. Paste is here. Let's put it in the corner. How big is this canvas? My god. Alright, let's see. Now, because this does not have a background, I do actually need the watermark to be over the characters in some way. Let me try again. Let's make this a little smaller. Now I can have it all the way down here on the corner, or I can have it on the center. Like tilted at an angle, but smaller. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Now the reason for this is because I need to have the watermark visible, very visible on the picture, but without actually obstructing the view of the picture. And the reason for having the watermark over the actual picture, in this case the characters, is just in case someone decides to steal this picture and re-upload it without my permission. So then there is no possible way that they can crop the picture to remove the watermark, or try to manually remove the watermark in editing. Not in a way that they can do it without damaging the actual picture, you know. So yeah, and I had my works stolen before. It sucks. Seriously, ever since I started using watermarks, as far as I am aware, no one tried to steal art from me ever again. Alright, let's have it here. I want to cover the picture up though. It will and it won't at the same time, like I am explaining. I do need the watermark to be over the picture, but in a way that is not so obstructive that it will actually harm the view of the actual picture itself. But I need it to be visible enough so you can see my name, but not visible enough so you can't see the picture behind it. And that is exactly what I am doing right now. So let's see, 5 pixels on this should do. Yeah. Right now, let's drop the opacity to 10%. There we go. That should work. Silver, get out of there. There. Yeah, it should be visible enough so we can see the name and the address of my gallery, of my DeviantArt, while still being able to see the actual picture, though I could tilt this to the side a bit maybe. Like have it more or less like this. Yeah, that may be a bit better, I guess. I don't know, let's save this as a PNG and see what it looks like outside of the transparency layer of Photoshop. I'm going to keep the name as final for the moment, because this right now is just a test. I realize we're going to shrink. Why Steve was like, picture go? Nah, no problem, Matt. You can if you pay attention to any picture on my gallery, all of them have a watermark. Even the one that you picked as a reference. This one also has a watermark. Well, not this one here. This one I actually grabbed from my folder. I always save a version with and without a watermark. I keep the version without a watermark for my own personal viewing, but the version that I upload is always watermarked. So like this one here, for example, I'm just gonna open this on DeviantArt actually, so I don't have to search for it on my files. Where is that? Come on, see all. Ah, frick. Oh my god. I accidentally entered the ponies folder. No, that picture is in the dragons folder. There it is. The resolution of this thing is so big. Wow. There's a watermark. See, it's right there. It's the exact same one. Right there. See, you can see the watermark. You can see the address. You can see the name of the artist, my logo. But you can also see the picture. You can see everything there. It is not. It is visible enough so you can see the watermark, but not visible enough so the view of the picture is obstructed. Another recent example, this one here for instance, I'll make them burn. This one actually has silver trot in it. It's gigantic. There's a watermark right here, kind of covering silver a bit, but not enough so you cannot see what's going on there. Oh my god. It made me so freaking depressed to draw silver trot like this. You have no idea. Because I've always drawn him always happy and smiling and such, but draw him all sad and beat him up and hurt like this. Oh god, that hit me in the feels, believe it or not. And Braveheart here is also not happy about that. is really, really upset because someone or something hurt Silver so much. And whoever it was, well, is there anything less than ashes? Because if there is, that's what they turned into. But yeah, thankfully I drew the picture that I drew after this one has Silver all happy and such. Let's take a look at that, and we can also see the watermark there, and there's the watermark there as well. The canvas on this one seems to be even larger, and there's Silver. Oh, he's so cute. I like him so much. But yeah, there's the watermark, visible enough without obstructing the view of the picture. So yeah, that's what I do. What do you want, cat? What do you want, Bobby? My cat Bobby's here in the room. He's meowing for some reason. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep the watermark like that. Seems to be fine. Oh, I saved as a PNG, but I didn't check. I saved to check, but I didn't check. I forgot to check. Yeah, that seems fine. Why is it jagged though? It should not be jagged. That is not right. Delete. Delete. Paste it again. Let's apply the effect. Stroke 5. 10% opacity. Let's resize this thing. Oh, that's why it was jagged. The interpolation is set to nearest neighbor. I need bicubic smoother. Alright, let's resize this. Let's tilt it like before. And let's place it here like before. It doesn't have to be exactly like it was before, just close enough. There we go. So yeah, now there it is. I beat my tongue. Sorry. So yeah, now there is absolutely no possible way that someone can easily remove this watermark from here. WTM. WTM for watermark. So there's no way anyone can remove the watermark without damaging the picture. And there's no way they can crop this without also damaging the picture. The only way someone can crop this to still and not have my watermark there is if they like just have Charizard's face. That's it. Or on the most just this section here. Even here you still be able to see a bit of the watermark unless you cut Charizard's snout there. So yeah, no way. Now let's do this. Save. I am very glad you like it, Matt. I am very glad you like it. I hope it is going to be worth your money. Now let's save this as a PNG outside of the project folder. And right here on this folder, this here is where I save all the versions with a watermark, because this is where the versions that are going to be uploaded go. Now let's see, what should I name this? Let me think of a name. No suggestions, please. I want to think of something on my own. Oh, I remembered something. Hold on. Before I save this, there was an idea that I had that pretty much goes back to the first time I drew Charizard. Let me see. Where is that? Clumsy Zard, Clumsy Zard, Clumsy Zard. Let's open the final version of that. let's hide that watermarks. Game text. Oh, I made this on CorelDRAW. Ah. See how much I have improved on the fire. So this was the first time I drew Charizard. Observe the flame on his tail, this picture, and compare with this one now. This one, I dare say, is way better. You capture what I wanted perfectly. It's different way. I am happy, Matt. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need to open this here, but on CorelDRAW. Clumsy Close this, close the watermarks, not gonna need that. Let me copy this. Clumsy Zard. Yeah, now I'm gonna need to open CorelDRAW. So let's see, game text. Yeah, this one. Excuse me. I'm not sure if I actually want to include that text box like you would have on Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, for example, when you interact with your Pokemon. But I'm gonna do it. If I like how it turns out, I'm gonna keep it. If not, if I think it actually does not really work out there, then I'm not gonna. I'm gonna experiment right now. Come on, any day now, CorelDRAW. Any day now, computer. Okay, here we are. So this here is actually a screenshot I took from the game using an emulator to use as a reference for the actual text box that I wanted to use on the picture of Clumsy Zard. Excuse me. Let's see, and I actually reused this for the picture. What was the picture? Pokélove with Arbok. Let's see. Let's change the wording, shall we? Let's see. Actually, I could use instead of Clumsy Zard, I could use Pokélove. Where is that? Let me check. Let me see which the one on Pokélove is like. Here, Pokélove. Maybe I didn't save the vector project for this one. I just recycled this one here from Clumsy Zard. I added to the text as I needed and just exported the PNG while keeping the original project intact. So okay, no problem there. What is the wording that I used for this one actually? This is a screenshot. Yeah, let me see the final one. Well, Arbok suddenly hugged you. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Save changes. What? I didn't tell you to save anything, let alone to close the program. What the heck? Let's see here. What? You and Charizard hug each other. Nice. Now there's 2 layers to the text, so I think I have copied the layer here, the text on here. I mean, let's see. Let's paste it there. Nope, I didn't. Or did I? I'm confused. What? Wait. What? You and Charizard hug each other. What the heck is going on back here? What is happening? Give me just the... Wait. I am so confused right now. Confused dragon noises. Oh! Ah! I'm an idiot. These groups are... these things are grouped. Yeah, I'm grouped. This is right. Not quite. Not quite. So this here is the actual text I gotta change. Right? Now there's two of them. Ah crap. Hold on, undo. There. Delete that one. Do this one. Why is that the same color? It should not be the same color, it should be this color. What is happening? Undo again. Right, instead of pasting the text, I'm actually going to just write it. Law, you and Charizard hugged each other. Ah, there we go. Now that is right. Delete this. Silver, get out of the way. Now let's export this as a PNG. Yeah, it's right here actually. Game text export. Resolution 500, please. I said resolution 500. Okay, let's close this. I don't care about updating the program. Close this. Save changes, no. Close this. And let's bring game text PNG to Photoshop. Copy this and paste it over here. Let's move it up. Making sure it is in the very center. Yeah, there it is. I actually kind of like this game text. You can go down here, save. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I think this is good. And for those of you who do not know what this is about, and who never played Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna give you an example. Yes, I am going to run the game on an emulator, but I do have the original copy, physical copy of these games on my DS. So yeah. Let me open this emulator here real quick. I'm just going to show you what that is about. The Legend of Spyro, Pokemon, Heart Gold, yeah, sure. No, Soul Silver. Soul Silver is my favorite. I am going to mute the emulator, however. There we go. Look at my favorite. I was gonna say shiny, but no. My favorite legendary. Such a cool Pokemon. How do I play this again? I forgot. Oh wait, why isn't the character walking? Did it change the controls? Config. Advanced? No. Frame skip? No. Where's the controls? Control config. Oh, it is set to use the my controller. Left, down, right, B, A, Y, X. Start, select, left, right. There we go. Okay, so I have an icons here on this emulator. So if I turn silver, get out of there, you are not a Pokemon. So, see, my character is now facing my Pokemon there. What other Pokemon do I have on this emulator? Okay. So I have this icons there, and the character is facing icons. If I interact with icons, which button is that? A? No. Yes. If I interact, see, it gives me this little text box, which is pretty much what I have been replicating with these pictures. So as you can see there, I'm pretty sure you can tell the similarities there. Icons is gazing restlessly at the building. If I interact again, Icons is going to do something else, and I'm gonna have a different interaction. Okay, that was the same. Let's get out of here and to a different location. Alright, let's talk to Icons again. Icons looks very happy. Icons is glowing with health. Icons is steadily keeping up with you. Let's do one more. I would like to see the one where the Pokemon actually hugs you. Icons is jumping for joy. There actually is one text that says, "Whoa, your Pokemon has hugged you." You know, ah, there it is. Whoa, Icons suddenly hugged you. And yeah, this is actually the kind of thing that gave me the idea to make these pictures here, where you have the Pokemon doing something and the text up there. Yeah, see, it's the exact same thing as there is here. Because my original idea with these was to imagine what it actually would look like if Pokemon were real, for that matter, and if they actually executed what it would be like in real life if the Pokemon were to actually execute the action that is described on this text box here. So I did that for Arbok over here, and Arbok, you know, is a giant snake, so how else would a snake hug you? And it was the same thing for Charizard when I drew Clumsizard. Actually, Clumsizard was the first one that I made for this series. So yeah, Charizard bump into you is an actual text that you can get out of these interactions. So it's gonna be like blank, being the Pokemon in question, bumped into you. And what would it be like if a Charizard were to bump into you? Well, Charizard is a big dragon. He's kind of fat, so bam, he would be like being hit by a tanker truck in a way. Actually, I think I have made another one of these. Yes, I have actually. It was a commission. I took a while to finish that one, but I did finish that one. Right here. Hey, Serperior wants to play with you. Now, of course, Serperior is not in this game, but I imagine this in the same thing. So let's close this. Serperior wants to play with you. So yeah, I tried to imagine what it would be like the Pokemon trying to do the action described. So yeah, this is a fun series that I hope I can make more of. So yeah, now this obviously is not a text that you actually get in the game, but Come on, it is fun. It matches the picture. So I am keeping it. Pretty cute mechanic, add some depth and relationship. Indeed, I really like it. It is one of the things that I really liked a lot about Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Although my favorite is Soul Silver because Lugia! But actually I'm curious, what are the interactions that I can get if I have Lugia follow me around? I have Lugia. No, but I would have to grab the game and start my 3DS or DS. I don't know, I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to drink water. You capture what I wanted perfectly. It's definitely worth it, especially with how hard you worked on it. Thank you so much, Matt. That actually means a lot. Right. Gotta save this. I'm going to save without the watermark first. So this is the version for my personal viewing. So let's save it here on this folder. Let's see, what should I call this? I don't want to call it Pokélove because I have already named one in the series with that name. So let's not call it Pokélove, but I definitely want something along those lines. Let me think. I actually have my hands on my on my head, on my face right now. Why don't I try to think this? So that might also be why my voice sounds a little louder on the microphone. That's because my face is closer to the microphone as I'm leaning towards the table, the desk. What was the one? What did I call this one with Serperior? Just as a reference. Playful Snack, as in snake. So Playful Snack, Clumsy Zard, Pokélove. Oh man. Could call it maybe Mutual Love. Oh, before I do that, I just thought of something else to add with this picture. Yeah, let's create a new layer here. Let's call this Zard Squeeze. I think I know what to call it. But first, let me do the thing that I just thought about doing here. Let's not name this yet. Let's zoom in here. I want a size 1 hard brush, and the color doesn't matter. Silver, would you please get out of the way for a moment? Thank you. Let's draw a little heart. That is so little. That is too weird. No. Almost. No. No. Oh my god. Now the more I try, the worse it becomes. Silver, get out of the way. Go over there. Go play over there. Okay. He's a good boy. He's a good horse. Okay, this might work. Let's select this. Not like that. Alright. Let's make a new layer and hide this one. Now I want red. Let's pick this brush. Invert the selection. There we go. delete this. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Let's flip this around. Flip horizontal. Yes. Yes? I guess so. Let's tilt it. Let's flip it again. Let's flip it back, I should say, actually. And tilt it this way. Yeah, that should work. Let's keep it. Now let's put it over here. Let's name this heart. Actually, I am going to make this into a separate group. I'm going to have it outside. Love heart. Let's name this group Love heart. Yep. Now let me zoom in here a bit, and let me try and tweak this heart just a little bit. Let's see, size 30. No, size 50. Yeah. Don't I have a heart-shaped brush? I think I do. Ideally, I actually should just go with the freehand one that I drew here, but I'm curious if I do have one and if it looks any better. If I do, I didn't see it, so whatever. Now let's see if I can improve this a bit. Yeah, that seems good. Silver, could you not get out of the heart? Here he comes. Just like a cat. Okay, he went back there. A bit more here. Now there he is, slowly making his way back, like pretending he doesn't want to come here, but you know, slowly approaching. It's like, don't mind me, I'm not going to do anything. But ever so slightly, he inches closer. Again, just like a cat. Oh man, I think ponies have cat software. Horse hardware and cat software. There we go. Now let's see, bevel and emboss. I don't know if I want to do this, but I'm going to experiment with it. Size, yes, let's increase the size. 50? Nah. 20. Yeah, let's have this at 20 and soften. Soften's already at max. What happens if I do this? Okay, yeah, not good. Let's see, 15. 10? Now let's go with 20. Oops. Yeah, 20. And maybe a little less opacity. Yeah, 50% should be fine. There and there. Yeah, that seems to work. Now let's pick color white over here. And oops, brush number 1. Actually, let's use brush number 2 like this. I need a layer behind everything so I can see what I am about to do. So let me create a new layer, put it on here, and sure, this is a very dark shade of gray. There. Do I need to make this in a new layer? Maybe not. I'm gonna, just in case. And yeah. Nope. Yes. Perfect. Let's just move it to the side a bit. Okay, now let's grab both of these layers. Oh, look at that flame with the darkness there. Oh, that looks cool. It actually looks, right now it does look like Charizard and the guy are like in a dark room. Almost, because Charizard would have to have a lot more darkness on this side here. But it almost looks like they are in a dark room and Charizard's flame is actually illuminating the place. And yeah, also, why is this still open? Close it. Alright, let's see, where do I put this? Yeah, here's fine. Now let me do a little more tweaks to that heart. Let's see. Eraser. Give me a hard round brush with this. Oops. 50%. Right, this is not hard brush, this is soft brush. No, I need the hard one. There we go. You know a way I can make this work better? By using the pen tool. Yeah, I have an idea. Let's see here. Oh, first of all, say goodbye to this heart. That's the wrong color. There we go. Now, actually, undo that. I'm going to do the same thing but on a different layer. There we go. And this one can go underneath the heart layer. So good, I can see the heart. Now, let's use the pen tool and, well, go away, Silver. I'm trying to work here. Let's have an anchor point right there. Let's have one around here. Here comes Silver again. He wants to tell us he can do magic too. What a cutie. Okay, let's put that there. This here. Here. And here. Now let's give this a shape. There. Curve this inside like this, more or less. Yep. Now let's do this here. Go up like that, as well as this one. I don't have to be doing this, but I want to because I want this to look as good as possible. As good as I can possibly make it. And it was fine, the original one I drew here is fine. But with this, it should look better, hopefully. Curve this into there a bit more, I guess. Yeah. Bring this to the side there. And I think this is good. So let's make a selection. Zero rate is on the feather. And let me make a new layer. And on this layer, I am going to paint red, like so. Hide this layer, hide this layer, but copy its layer style. That is actually pretty good. That is better than the one I drew. Paste the layer style. There we go. Let's compare these hearts, shall we? So there's the one I freehand drew. Silver, please. And this is the one that I drew with the pen, using the original as a heart, as a base. Yeah, this definitely looks better. Okay, delete this. Rename this layer to heart. Make a new layer. And with the color white, let's see, brush number 9. Actually, I want a soft brush for this. Let's add, well, large brush. Let's add a little shine to this heart. Yeah, just like that. Put that there. A little bit of this over here too. Almost done. Ah, come on. Do it right. There we go, that should work. Nah, doesn't. Undo, undo, undo. Let's try this again. Come on, hand. Okay, that should work. Let's give this a bit of effects. Not a glow. Size. Sure. 10. That's fine. And let's drop the opacity to 50%. Is that what I want to do? What if I change whatever this is called? Where's the screen option? It makes no difference. Anyway. Let's see. Let's have a little less opacity. Let's try 70%. Okay, I'm going to make a little change to the bevel and emboss on the heart. Let's see, 35. No, let's apply 30. Yeah, 30. Oh, you know what? I kind of derped. Let's hide this. I'm not going to delete that yet, but I will have it to be hidden like that. Not this. Let's red. Yes. Let's make this very bright. And a little shine like this. If I can get it done right. Also, this is not the correct color. Yeah, let's make it a little closer to white, I guess, so it is more visible. That seems fine. Same thing on this side. Yeah. Let's see. Outer glow. Let's use this same color. Give it this. Not much, just a bit. Size of 2, sure. And 50% opacity. Yeah, I think this looks better than this. So let's delete this here. And let's call this light shine 50%. Why not? I can delete this layer here. And wasn't this one? Just a line. So let's call it line. Do I want to keep it flat like that? Or do I want to add some sort of effect to the line? I'm gonna add. Let's see what it looks like. Just bevel and emboss. Nothing fancy. Silver! Nothing fancy. Soften. You can barely notice it anyway. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah! Look at that! So let's close this group and delete this black layer. Not really black, but still. Sure, we can already see the line now, but it is there. It is there. And now let's save this thing. Save. Let's export as a PNG file. Alright, now what was the name that I thought? I think I'm going to name this Zardlov to keep in line with the other pictures in the series. Question: what was the syntax that I use for naming commission files? I don't remember. Let me pick one here as a reference. Not that one. Yeah, this one. Where's the final version of this thing? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Got what I needed. Let's go over here. Now let's rename this to Mott Dropsy, as is his name on DeviantArt. And now here comes the title. Oh, this is the title. What was the title that I said? Zardlov? Zardlov. Actually, let me remove this thing here because I'm not sure if that will work. So commission, Mott Dropsy, Zardlov by Mike Dragon. And let's watch my computer struggle to save this thing. Alright, the version without the watermark has been saved. Now let's save the version with the watermark, which is the one that I will be uploading to DeviantArt soon. Select that so I can have the name of the file. Go back a few folders and save. Gotta wait until Photoshop finishes saving. Actually, while it saves that, let's go ahead here and compare the progress. So this was from 2 or 3 Sundays ago, I don't remember. Basically, you had was during your work, really helped you stay patient and look better. Well, I'm glad that helped your patience, Matt. So this was from like 2 or 3 Sundays ago, and this is today the finished thing. Yeah, we can definitely see the difference in terms of the shading. The shading is there. And let's compare with the last Sunday. And last Sunday with today. Oh, much better. Yes, even the fire looks better. Yeah. So yeah, good news. It is finally finished. I said I was gonna finish today, and I finally did it. I finally did it. Let me close this window. Let me check what I just saved with the watermark. Let's see, CO for commission. Here it is. Okay, there it is. Now this is full size, by the way. This is a big picture. There's the little line I drew. There's the text. Whoa! You and Charizard hugged each other. Nice. There's Charizard's fire. Well, tail flame. Fire. Yeah. There's a shading on the wing. Under the wing, I should say, rather. Nice, 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 nice. I did manage to mitigate a little bit of the shading down here on Charizard's paw, so it is not as dark as it originally was. There's a little heart I just made. Yeah, it's finished! And let's close this thing. Okay, yes. Let me save this once more because it did enable the watermark back. Let's close this file. Celebrating Sunday for your hard work. Thank you so much, Matt. But next Sunday I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back, but I will be working on something different. I will either be resuming works on this picture here. Let me open that. Let's see, Photoshop. Birthday wishes. I am either be resuming works on this one when it opens. Right, I'm either gonna be resuming works on this one. Silvertross is here. So yeah, I'm either gonna be resuming works on this one, or in this something that I thought about earlier today. One thing I could do is I could work some more on this little silver here that walks around the screen and goes everywhere where he's not supposed to. I actually opened the file. Let me open Paint here real quick. Just a moment, I'm gonna answer your question, Matt. Paint, open. Thank you. You opened two windows now. Thanks. I actually was checking the files for this project, and I actually really want to work some more on this. Here, let me open the workshop for this. There he is in all his pixel glory. Yeah, I am either gonna be working on Birthday Wishes, which is this picture here next Sunday, or I might take a longer break on that one and work some more on this project, because I definitely want to add some more animations to Silver. And I actually started adding new animations here. You see his head kind of turned to the side a little bit like this, and looking forward and blinking. I started working on more animations for him, and I really want to add some more. This is a fun little project that I started a few years ago, just never finished. But yeah, I want to do some more of this. So yeah, I either am going to be working on that picture or on this thing here. How do I find your PayPal so I can pay you, Matt? Regarding that, since this is a commission, like I have said, let me open here the commission sheet. Okay, so like it is instructor somewhere on this thing. Wow, this is a huge thing. Like it is instructor here somewhere, probably here in the payments area. When I end the stream here now, I'm gonna email you over at the MD Commissions email, since we dealt with this transaction there. I'm gonna email there what you gotta do next, as well as how you can pay through PayPal. Yes, the payment is gonna go through PayPal. As soon as I end the stream, I'm gonna send you an email there. So look out for that. Look up for that, not look out for that. I don't know. The phrase "look out for something," at least in my view, implies that there's some sort of danger, something bad that is gonna happen. You know, this is not something bad. So I'm gonna send you this email with instructions. And soon, as it says here, as soon as I have the confirmation, I'm gonna upload the DA as quickly as I can. So if we both can manage everything today, the picture should be on DeviantArt today as well. So yeah. No, thank you. Alright, let's close this. I'm gonna keep this window open because I'm actually very likely gonna need it today. And yeah, I think, my friends, this is gonna be the end of the stream. It's already been over almost 4 hours now, actually. But hey, I have managed to finish the commission. Finally! I could have finished it much sooner if I had had the time to work on this thing during the week instead of just on Sundays. But such is life. Sleep well tonight, bud. Thank you. Hopefully I'm gonna. And I read that as sheep well tonight. I actually might need to sleep. Who knows? But yeah, my friends, this is gonna be all for today. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. I hope you all have enjoyed. I had fun. I hope you had fun. I'm pretty sure Silver over here had fun walking around all over the screen today. He might be eager to receive some new, animations next Sunday. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you all for watching. Oh yeah, the usual end of stream reminders. I stream every. Let me drink water. Candy Meow, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for the follow. Unfortunately, you have arrived just at the moment that I am ending the stream. I'm actually just about to give the end of stream reminders. But hey, I have finished this commission, which should be available on my DeviantArt very shortly. So if anyone wants to catch that, see the real thing over there, here is my DA name. That's Mike-Dragon. So that would be www.deviantart.com/Mike-Dragon, just like it says over here. I actually should probably rework these things down here, make them a little more accurate. But yeah. So, as usual, I live stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. On Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The Wednesday and Friday streams, they are gaming streams, while the Sunday streams, they are art stream, where I draw live just like I have done today. So on Wednesday and Fridays I play a different game every week, but there's a little caveat to those streams. While the Wednesday and Friday streams are essentially the same stream, specifically the Wednesday stream, the Wednesday streams are always only in Portuguese. So if you join on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you will hear me speaking Portuguese, and you are likely not going to understand anything if you don't speak Portuguese. But worry not, the Friday stream and Sunday stream as well. These two streams, they are in English only. So if you don't speak Portuguese, if you speak English, no problem. You will understand what I say, unless whatever I say makes no sense. In which case, I will likely not even understand myself. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, the BR Wednesday on Friday. What am I saying? BR Wednesdays on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Gaming Fridays on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and the Chill Art Sunday, today's stream on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you guys again in either one of these streams or all of them. You're always welcome to join whenever. So yeah, unfortunately this stream today has to end, and I wish you all an awesome week. Thank you again for joining. Thank you again. I hope you have enjoyed, and I wish you all very good rest of night if it is still Sunday for you, or if you're going to bed, sleep well, and regardless, have an awesome week. Until we meet again, God bless you, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a very good one. Until then, my friends, bye bye.
Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find new feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't turn up. Bad taking trips because I'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let them on my opinion of such enough. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the fact that if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's both been elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. So bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the year. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let them on my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just flow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on taking trips because you've got to be more grand. You got to think ahead and carry out the things you plan.